Good morning, Cupcakes. It is a beautiful morning here on Ranch Island. I hope your day is going wonderfully. For this episode, we're just kind of going to be going through the very basic parts of this game, very early part of the game, meeting people, making friends, trying to learn what Mirabelle likes. And yeah, I guess, how's the ranch? I try to watch myself, but I'm always making mistakes. Oh, Ray, my big toe's telling me it'll rain tomorrow. I may not look it. Well, I ran a ranch way back when. You sure bring back memories. Hi, Ray. Take a break from your ranch work and eat a good lunch. Oh, speaking of, I guess that's one of the basics I should explain. It's so wonderful living with everyone in such a nice big house. You might have noticed that it's a little past noon. What's up, Ray? How's the ranch going? Chipping's tough work, but I enjoy the challenge. So yeah, it's 12:40 p.m. or 0:40 p.m. And the reason why is because that fullness meter is practically gone. So you get up at a different time depending on your fullness meter, how full that is. And because our fullness meter is so low, we got up past noon, which I think is the latest that you can get up. But that's something to keep in mind, and it's something that I actually don't mind. I don't mind fullness systems.
I was thinking about what to do today. Any good ideas? UV rays are bad for my skin.
We can't really get much done today, except for forage and ship that stuff, and we're going to want to be doing that so that we can afford to get something at the cafe or the diner in order to get that fullness up so we don't end up waking up at past noon tomorrow. Something that should be mentioned is, first of all, you might notice we cannot walk through the crops. We can, jump over one space, but we can't walk through them like we did in Grand Bazaar. This was the last game, as far as I'm aware, to make it so that you are unable to walk through crops. And we didn't really set up any sort of system because usually you want to have 8 crops growing at any given time rather than the full 9. And you can either say not hoe one spot, like that spot, for example, or you can not hoe the middle spot, or you can use your sickle to slice through those spots, etc. But yeah, I didn't set that up. Forgot to do that, but we will do that in the future. We'll be leaving the middle spot unhoed, at least for now. Once we really get a lot of Harvest Sprite help and we can start watering the center crop, it's better to plant them all. But for now, you kind of want to leave one spot unhoed. Now, the other thing to consider when it comes to growing crops is the number of water points and sun points. Sunshine Island's really kicked it up when it comes to complexity, and not just for the quality system and the fullness and that sort of stuff. No, it also kicked it up in complexity for crop growing. You want to have a certain number of sun points and water points at each stage of a plant's growth before it will go up before it will go up one stage. And turnips, I think, need 2 sun and 2 water each stage. And well, when you water it, it gets 1 water, and you can water it twice, so you can give it up to 2 water per day. And how sunny it is, that determines how many sun points it gets. So let's see, let's have some boiled fish and see if we're gonna need a lot of that. Alright, how about some noodles to go with our boiled fish? Wow, noodles do a lot for the fullness. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. And then we can have some tempura. How about that? Alright, and so now we should have no trouble getting up at like 6 a.m. tomorrow. And that way we can... Oh. One of these days, I'll get the controls down. Alright. Yeah, we shouldn't have any trouble getting up at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then we can get started bright and early. Oh, that's right. So in order to get more seeds in this game, you need to increase your... whatchamacallit? You need to increase your crop degree points, and let's see, does animal degree affect anything? No, I don't think it does. But anyway, the more crop degree points you have, which you gain from shipping crops, the more... Hello, can I pick this up, or no? Can I actually not pick up the weeds on my farm? No, I can. What? Anyway, my goodness, what was I saying? Alright, so right now we can only buy turnips and potatoes in the spring, but there are actually a lot more, crops that you can get, but you need to increase your crop degree points, which you get from, like, shipping crops. I think watering the field gets you points, and just things like that. So basically, all that stuff, you need to basically grow crops in order to get other spring crops and other summer crops and things like that. Because there are plenty of summer crops and fall crops that are locked behind crop degree points as well. And there are various other different kinds of degrees that you get. And I swear one of these days I will get the controls down. One of these days. Yes, thank you, game. I forgot what button to use the tool. Oh boy, it's getting late. Oh, and our stamina is getting low. I can't move anymore. I'm so tired today, I need some... Are you awake, Ray? Rise and shine. I think you're ready to learn about harvesting. So, do you want me to teach you? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and skip the tutorials, as per the usual. So you already know all about harvesting. That's the kind of confidence I like to see. I'll be going then. Bye. And he's here for that because I believe that means our turnips are ready to harvest. And so or not. Okay, well, that's fine. Also, didn't you say that it was going to rain today? Okay, well, never mind. Our stamina, however, you might notice, is pretty darn low for the day. And I think that's because we passed out, so... My bad. I'll keep a closer watch on the stamina from now on. You don't get the cushion of fatigue that you do with Friends of Mineral Town, so you really do have to be careful. And the stamina isn't quite as visible as Grand Bazaar. So we're gonna go head into town, forage a little bit, and eat any herbs that we find, because that's actually a really good way of getting your stamina going without having to spend money on food. And we also need to remember to talk to Mirabelle, because we do want to start giving her gifts, see what she likes. I'm pretty sure that this game follows a similar thing. Make sure you're getting enough food, yeah, otherwise we'll wake up at noon tomorrow. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that Sunshine Islands follows a similar pattern to Grand Bazaar, in that everyone has something that they like that's really easily obtainable in that season. So, for example, in the season of their birthday. So, for example, Antoinette in Grand Bazaar, she likes blue magic flowers, which grow during fall. And her birthday's in fall, right? Or is her birthday in winter? I might be messing myself up here. But, but the point is I'm pretty sure Mirabelle will like something that we can forage in spring. Whether they be moondrop flowers or toy flowers. I forgot to mention this near the start of the episode, but Ganon stopped by after the outro yesterday to bring a sickle, an axe, and a hammer. So I want to show you something about just the basics of this game. So the wonderful system is... You'll see that over on the upper screen on the bottom right. Anyway, you'll see that 0 out of 1, 0 out of 3 thing. That's how many slots are available for a Wonderful. And different colors of Wonderful upgrade a tool in different ways. Like, for example, Blue Wonderful will increase the watering can. I can't remember if it's the range or if it's how wide it is or how long it is. So I can't remember if it's like 1 Blue Wonderful will make it 3 by 1 or 1 by 2, and then the Red Wonderful is the other way. It'll make it either wider. Anyway, so that's kind of like, and then Wonderfuls that you install on a hammer, right, make it stronger. So I think that's the Yellow Wonderful that increases the size of rocks that you can do, and just generally things like that. So that's how the Wonderful system works in this game. So I remember when I said that Mirabelle's birthday was the first birthday we'd be running into? Well, apparently that wasn't true. And what it was is that we hadn't met Julia or Vaughn yet, so their birthdays weren't put on the calendar. I guess this is because you have to raise the islands in order to meet various characters that you don't get them on. So, like, for example, we're not going to have the Witch Princess's birthday on this calendar. Not until we meet her, not until we raise Mystic Island and meet her. And the same thing goes for Will or Shea. So yeah, we are going to miss Julia's birthday, unfortunately, because there's really just no way, I don't think, for us to talk to her enough times that she'll accept a gift from us. Because as I've said before, remember that you have to talk to somebody. Good evening. It's so beautiful at night. Don't you think so? What are you doing? Out shopping? Don't forget to come to our store. Anyway, yeah, so... What was I saying? Yeah, so you do need to talk to people a few times before they'll accept a gift from you, and I don't think Julia will accept a gift from us tomorrow. But I guess we can try. Alright, so now the turnips are ready. And I guess did it rain yesterday? I can't imagine why... But it wasn't raining, was it? There wasn't any visual indication of it raining, but I don't know. Maybe it was raining and we just couldn't see it. Sometimes Ranch Story games do weird things with that, but anyway. So we're gonna start off with shipping these turnips. And you can see, I don't even know why these aren't stacking. Exact same quality. The exact same quality, but for some reason they're not stacking. I'm pretty sure there's a way to ship all at once, but I can't remember what it is. Anyway, so today, Julia's birthday, we're going to try and give her a moondrop flower. I don't know if she'll like them. I don't even know if she'll accept one from us. Just because we'll have talked to her 3 times in 4 days, and I don't know if that's enough. I don't know if you need to talk to somebody like 3 days in a row or something like that. It's been a long time. I'm Ray. I was just thinking about where to go fish. I can't decide. did not know there was a sub-village, that I was a sub-villager in Sunshine Islands. I forget how to separate out this stuff. Oh, there it is. Okay. You have to be careful not to give people stacks of items, because you actually can. You can give people 5 items at once, and they'll just take them all, and it'll... Is that a birthday present? You're too kind, Ray. Come to our shop when you want to buy animals. I recommend all of them. Well, thank you, but I'll pass for now. Okay, so apparently we're not good enough friends with Mirabelle. Maybe... I think maybe there's an exception for birthday gifts. Like, you can give a person a gift on their birthday even if you haven't talked to them for a while. So a coop, we're gonna need 150 lumber. And 5,000 G. Or we can buy the lumber for a lot and get the materials, and then the barn takes a lot. Oh goodness. Yeah, we've got a long ways to go before we can build a chicken coop or a barn. Come back anytime. And then what kind of... Oh, something else I should mention. You might have noticed that the number of wonderfuls the number of slots for each of these items has changed. I think that changes by the day. Oh, and you'll also note the cost of a tool is how many wonderful slots it is times 1,000. So, just something to keep in mind. Well, hopefully this will be another short episode. But we did manage to get our first shipment in, and maybe next episode we can get started on the story of Sunshine Islands and kind of the main quest of this game. But for now, please make sure to check out the links in the description, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope the rest of your day is a good one, and I hope to see you later. Bye.